Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Kevin Kiermaier. This guy can go get them, make all the throws. That's why at one point in time he was considered the best defender of all the positions in baseball.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Here's Carlos Correa now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Into the box, George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first.
And leading off for the Rays, right fielder
takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
First offering on its way. Kevin Kiermaier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win 1 game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Here's the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and is there, and he's out trying to take second. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Once again, a 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa, and this is still.
Leading off for the Astros, The designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Munson.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he lays off there 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now a hard liner toward short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting sixth. First baseman, number 44.
From the stretch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Austin
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Brandon Lowe is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Sharp ground ball to third. Altuve for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting sixth. First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from St. Petersburg, Florida. Nice look there of nearby Clearwater. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Jose Bautista.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman, number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. And the inning is over. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, Joey Wendell. He brings a rather ugly tooth. .30s batting average into this one.
Joey Wendell.
Now here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. To first. To his right, Alvarez. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8th. Catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th. Third
So
baseman.
stepping in, Andy Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
George
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pham giving chase. And they can't run it down. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pham racing back. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 44.
Riding in once again, Alvarez. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. In there, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Leading off the fourth for the Rays,
Pitch on the way.
Number 39.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line to the right side. But a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Springer. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We return to... Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Maldonado.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now a flare out toward right center. Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Change up low, 2-0. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's George Springer. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Max Muncy will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Diaz. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Andy Diaz.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Avisail Garcia is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes. 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Oh, Altuve got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Tommy Pham.
Striding in once again, Tommy Pham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Francis Marte is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Austin Meadows, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Rays leave them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Emilio.
Ready once again. Alvarez, he'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Wendell into shallow center. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 19.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a high strike there. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance? Joey Wendell. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then they got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Aaron Sanchez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Aaron Sanchez.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alvarez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 2-0. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Martin Maldonado stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Aledmus Diaz is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The second baseman, number 20.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Calling for it. Aguilar. 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that misses ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Aledmus Diaz will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 1.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Robinson Chirinos is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Chaz Rowe enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Grounded to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it, stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Aguilar camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Digging in, Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Roberto Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted it to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring trading, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
A 2-0 finish today. Lance McCullers earned his 5th win of the year. Beeks is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Roberto Ozuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th